The names that built this program are legendary. Lewis, Taylor, Reed, Portis, Kosar, Testaverde. And it is with reverence, respect, and excitement that we welcome you to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the Astronauts taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth as Hurricanes will boot it away to start the game. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Astronauts offense will get the first possession of the game. And here comes the quarterback, and one thing you know for sure, with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
Goes to the option. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On third down, going up top. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. And the Astronauts will punt this one away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to move it through the air. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Looking to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. They'll line up for a second down play. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Power football with the run. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Going for it all. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. Makes the grab. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Fast motion from the offense. They'll run for it on fourth down. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Miami!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On the option. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. He'll ride his man on the option. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Give to the big fullback. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. They'll run the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Snags it over the middle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Astronauts have their offense in high gear. On the option. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Line getting set on 2nd down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard. And he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
And the Astronauts will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run to the left. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rousseau. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. The give to the tailback. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the 2nd quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Now the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. They're trying to get to him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. This Mike backer showing some versatility. Think he always just has to stay home and play the run? Was bringing the pass rush that time.
No, this ain't old school football anymore, Reese. These guys got to be so athletic, and you see them blitz and run games and all the different things they can do aside from making the calls and being the communicator on defense. These guys are as versatile as it gets.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Troy is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in the Fun Belt, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 10 over Texas A&M. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The option look. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. Offense gets set for second down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Here comes the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They're bringing heat. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
If a free safety comes blitzing, you've got to throw a slant behind it to the receiver. So that time the quarterback and receiver, they may not have been on the same page.
The astronauts will send out the punt unit. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Off the RPO, complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. Running with power. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. The Canes look to keep this drive humming. Going up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Amaro. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the left. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Fires left. He's got it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here. Trying to punch it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run play action. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I'd like to see a little more creativity here with respect to the route running and play calling to help get these receivers open. Right now in that last play, they didn't do anything to work away from the defenders.
Third and goal coming up here. They'll go to the air. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is even bigger. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. On the option. From just inside their own 20, it's 2nd and 9 from the 19. They'll run the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after him. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Astronauts will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Schwartz.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
The play action fake. Pocket starts to collapse. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On the ground, it's made. Oh, what a move. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll throw it on 1st down. That's caught. It's Schwartz. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Running back goes in motion. They go to the ground. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Astronauts will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll bring it back. It's in goal. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Unleashes one. A strike downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. Here comes the offense on second down. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to throw on second down. Makes his connection. And the Canes want to pick up the tempo. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be fourth down. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific start from there in beautiful Miami Gardens. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
And the Astronauts will kick it away to start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. He'll try the left side. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Right back to it. Shows him the stiff arm. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Now on the option. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. Goes to the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On the option. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Astronauts send out the punt unit. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Twist his way through. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Showing the arm strength to the left. Complete downfield. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Touchdown, Canes! And the route is on.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in Game 1. Blowout win looking like in Game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Oregon State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Beavs have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by 11 to West Virginia. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll ride his man on the option. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Astronauts line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Slips through the line, and they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Running back searching for a hole. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Off the play fake. Got his man out of the backfield. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback will audible. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And the Hurricanes are flying down the field. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
So the offense inches it a little closer with the help of the half the distance to the goal penalty. They'll run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Touchdown, Miami! And the public Dribbling has started. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. His drive will open from the 15. They'll run the option.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
And that's a first down.
To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's York. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Caught. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're facing a 3rd down. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And now on second down for this offense. They'll leave it with him. Tackle is made after the first down. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Just trying to power it ahead. They pick up 5. Ball spotted at the 12. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Pulls and fired complete. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Hurricane! And the punishment has been extended.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to add another.
Followed for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
44. Astronauts. 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Trying to get to him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
They're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Swartz. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He's got the back in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. This Hurricane defense has been an impenetrable wall all day, not moving an inch against these guys.
And it's a complete effort, Reese. It's the front. It's the defensive line owning the work up front. It's the linebackers running. It's the secondary all working together, reminiscent of the 2001 Miami defense. Under 10 points a game. Putting together a performance today.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And this one splits the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks. You start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.